Are you growing old or growing up? A positive perspective on aging and inner growth. Is it really true that we are growing old? When we talk about age, we often say we're getting old, as if every added year is a step backward, a kind of inevitable loss. But have you ever wondered, what if instead of growing old, we are actually growing up? What if every wrinkle is a sign of wisdom, not wear? This is an invitation to look at age differently, not with fear, but with appreciation. Not counting what you've lost, but recognizing what's quietly growing inside you. From early on, society teaches us to fear aging. Beauty ads, anti aging products, those quiet whispers about being past your prime after 30, they all paint a gloomy picture of getting older. The media glorifies youth, speed, productivity, as if only the young truly matter. But what's the truth? Nelson Mandela became president of South Africa at 76. Haruki Murakami wrote his first novel near 30 and keeps writing well into his 70s. Many artists, teachers, doctors, even athletes continue to create value well beyond retirement age. This tells us something powerful. Maturity doesn't take away value, it deepens it. Time, in fact, can be a catalyst for clarity, compassion, and kindness. Yes, our bodies change. Skin loses elasticity. Hair turns gray. Joints may ache. But if that's all we focus on, we miss something more subtle. While the body shifts, the mind evolves. You begin to understand your body better. You know when to rest, when to move, when to just be still. What we call aging might simply be life asking us to slow down, to go deeper, to stop rushing through the surface. It's not a loss, it's a transformation. Maturity doesn't come from age, but from how you respond to life. A 25-year-old may be more mature than someone at 50 if they live with awareness, if they're willing to grow. But time gives us one key advantage. We've lived enough to know that things pass. We've heard enough to learn how to heal. We've failed enough to stop fearing failure. We've loved enough to no longer need to always be right. Maturity is realizing that peace matters more than winning. It's knowing what to hold and what to let go. It's being able to listen without reacting, to forgive others and yourself. And age helps make that clearer, not through thoughts, but through experience. And then something shifts. You move from anxiety to acceptance. In youth, we often fear not enough money, not enough love, not enough clarity. But with time, you begin to realize enough is peace inside you. And that peace, it doesn't just show up, it's built through weariness, through falling down, through showing up again. It's the reward for staying close to yourself, even in the mess. You don't have to impress anyone. You don't need to talk too much to prove anything. You're not afraid of being alone. You've learned how to enjoy it. That's quiet maturity, and it is deeply powerful. Let's talk about the gifts of growing older, the ones people rarely speak of. Freedom in your choices. You're no longer bound by others' expectations. You can say no and mean it. Joy in the little things. A cup of tea, a quiet afternoon, a book that makes you feel. Better relationships. You choose to keep the kind and release the draining. Knowing your value. You don't chase trends. You don't need to look successful. You know what makes you happy, and you go for it. And reconnecting with yourself. After years of living for others, you begin returning home to you. It might feel late, but it's never too late. So ask yourself, are you really growing old? Or are you finally becoming who you are? That may be the most important question. Age is not a sentence, it's a gift. Each year, you get another chance to return to yourself, not the noisy world, not someone else's version of success, but you. To grow old isn't to grow weak, it's to soften, to deepen, to become clear. You stop living just to achieve and start living to feel. You stop chasing outward and begin turning inward. And maybe that is what true growing up really means. Hello, you, the one growing each day. Whether you're 30, 50, or 70, know this. Every single day is a quiet gift when you meet it with awareness and gratitude. You don't need to be young again. You just need to grow, gently, with your stories, your feelings, and your kindness. When you live that way, age is not a wall. It's proof that you have lived and that you are still truly living. Written by Gentle Wild, where softness meets the free spirit within.